everybody, and welcome back to another video. First one of the year of 2023. I know I waited a whole entire month before doing my first one. I actually filmed a different video and I took a couple weeks and realized I didn't like it. So I realized I liked doing the podcast Spotify video that I ended the year with. So I started to think, maybe I should start the year with that. So this is me reviewing all the music that I put on my new playlist for 2023. So let's get right into the video. So the playlist that I have right here is every single song that I liked from January. Some are from December. I usually start my new playlist on December of the year prior to it, only because during December is usually when a lot of people are just listening to Christmas music, and I listen to Christmas music a lot in December and not really any new songs. So this is just music that I thought of in December that could go on my new one so I could listen to it later. By the way, I do have Grace with me. She will be commenting on the music as well, just so you are aware. So the first song that I have on here, this is back from December, was Body Language by Jess McCartney. And funny thing is I didn't get to meet Jess McCartney, but he actually was in Wisconsin one time, and a friend of mine actually got to meet him at a coffee shop, and it was super cool. Anyways, I really liked this song. I don't remember why. I think it was just one of those songs that got me going. Do you know the song, Grace? The Body Language song?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you have any comments on it? Really? Okay. Next one is A Fantasy by Mariah Carey. I like this song because at the time, this was like a couple days prior to me watching Free Guy, if you've seen that movie, the one with Ryan Reynolds in it. And this is basically the main song of the whole entire movie. I was listening to All I Want for Christmas Is You, and then it just kept playing Mariah Carey songs, and this was the next one, and I really liked this one, and it reminded me of my childhood a little bit, and I was like, wow. Any comments, Grace?
I like Mariah Carey.
You like Mariah Carey?
I don't like her.
You don't like her?
No.
Oh. Next one that I have is Under the Influence by Chris Brown. I know that there is a lot of people out there who don't like Chris Brown. This was just one of the songs that I did like. It recently came out like a couple months ago, and I heard it on the radio, but I wasn't sure if it was something I would like or not. And so I just have it on here. What do you think, Grace?
I haven't listened to it.
Under the Influence?
Yeah.
You haven't heard it? Oh, well, I guess. Okay. Next one we have is High Heels by Flo Rida and Walker Hayes. I remember when I liked this song because me and Micah were trying to put a playlist together for when we went to the Northwoods, and the song had played the day before, and I had liked listening to it on the radio, and I thought my brother would like it too, so I had him listen to it, and he just absolutely fell in love with it.
I do like that song. The song's really good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Next one we have is, I don't even know how to pronounce it, but a lot of these next songs are in Spanish, and that's because my guilty pleasure is Spanish music. It hypes me up a lot, even though I don't know any words to the song. This one is by Rosalia. I think it's how you pronounce that. This was the TikTok song that goes da 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 da. You know, Grace?
I hate that one. It's so annoying.
I contemplated whether or not I should take it off my playlist or not.
You should. It's terrible.
Next one that we have, if I can get to the next song here, is Titi Mi Porganto. I don't know if that's how you say it, by Bad Bunny. I'm trying to think of it in my head as we go along here, if I like the song or not. I do like it, of course, because I put it on here, but it was one of the songs that I was able to listen to hype myself up at the end of my work shift when I would be like putting my earbuds in and relaxing and doing my big job at the end. I don't know. Any comments, Grace? No.
No.
Next one is La Bachata. Wow, I just butchered this. I am so sorry. By Emmanuel Turizo. Yeah. I butcher this Spanish things. I don't even know. This one, I have no words for it. Once again, guilty pleasure song. I was on Spotify and all these songs were on the top trending list, and I was just going through the top trending list and adding songs as I was going along, and I was like, whoa, you gotta slow down a little bit because you need more room for the rest of the year. Next one we have is Dreamers by BTS and the FIFA sound, and this was for the World Cup. And let me tell you, I always am on the search for BTS music. I know that they have a lot of things going on right now where some of them are in like the army and stuff, and people are going on to their own single labels and stuff. And this one popped up and it said BTS on it, so why not? I love BTS. Grace knows that. Like almost every single one of my playlists have at least one BTS song in it. You have any comments on this song? No? Okay. Okay. Next one is 1035 by Tiesto and Tate McRae. I like Tiesto. I can't say his name correctly. He was on my last year's playlist with Ava Max, and then the year before that on his own. And so I heard this one, and I didn't think it was even a popular song at the time. I just thought it was one of those songs that I was passing by on Spotify, because when I listen to Spotify, sometimes I just pick one song and put the shuffle on there, and it shuffles like recommended songs in it, and this was one of them. I didn't know it was a new song that had just came out, and so I was like, whoa, that's cool. I like that. Any thoughts, Grace? No? Okay. Is Calm Down by Rema and Selena Gomez. I had liked this song way before I even put it on my playlist. I liked this song back when I was just listening to it on Stinkin' Pandora. Because if you have not seen my last video where I reviewed my 2022 playlist, which you should definitely go ahead and watch, I had liked this song at the time, and I had said that I listened to a lot of music on Pandora as well, and I don't really listen to Pandora that much anymore. I kind of gave it up. You have any thoughts, Grace? No. Okay, next one is The Loneliest by Måneskin. I think this was one of the last songs I put on from the Rising playlist, and that was because they got some good music, but last year I wanted to put I think it was Begging, or it was the other one, their other high popular song. I don't remember what it's called. That's how much I didn't listen to it. But I was like, I really want to put this on my playlist, but I didn't. And then I saw this one. I was like, I gotta put this on my playlist regardless. I'll get to learn to love it sooner or later. Any thoughts? Yeah, listen to the beginning of the playlist, guys.
I only like the end of them.
Okay. Next song that we have is Never Gonna Dance Again by Pink. Grace obviously knows this song because we have heard it many times, whether it be at work or on the radio. And let me tell you, when this song came out, I was surprised. I thought this was an old Pink song, but then I was like, oh wait, no, this is like her brand new song. I was like, wow, Pink. And let me tell you, I listened to this song like 5 times in a row on the first day that I had it on my playlist. Like everywhere I went, I was listening to this song. I could not get enough of it. Any thoughts, Grace?
I love the song. Really good.
Next one is Icarus by Grant Nochi. This was a song that played after a song that I used to have on my playlist that I deleted off for a reason, and I don't know. I thoroughly enjoyed listening to it when it would get recommended to me, so much that I added it to my own playlist, and I was like, okay. So I listened to the song a lot, especially on my way home from work. I don't know why. It's just a really good song. Next one that I have is I Think I Like You by the band Camino. I liked this song a really long time ago, and it was on my Hearted playlist, as you can tell per the screen. That it was on my big playlist, so you know that you're supposed to gather stuff. And I wanted to remember this song because I think it was really late at night when I was listening to this song, and all I could think about is one thing: cowbell. The song is literally, if you listen to it and you're somebody who's really into music and listening to different parts of a song and not just the lyrics or the melody, you will know this song has straight up cowbell in it. And I remember sending it to a friend of mine to listen to as a music recommendation, and after that he threw the song back at me and he said, "No, too much cowbell, never again, do not do that to me." And it was so funny, and I couldn't get enough of it. Do you know that song, Grace?
What?
I Think I Like You.
Yeah.
What did you think of it?
Good.
It was good. Okay. Next one is Anxiety by Black Bear. Almost every single one of my playlists has a Black Bear song on it. I don't know why, and usually it is a compilation because this one is Black Bear and Friend, or FRND. This was... How did I find out about the song? Oh, I was listening to one of my old playlists that I have, like one of the ones that I keep hidden, and it just kept playing after that, and this was one of the songs that popped up for the recommended. You know what? If you ever listen to music and Spotify starts recommending songs to you to listen to, you should definitely listen to them because eventually they'll probably end up on your playlist, and you'll like them a lot more than the pop rising songs. Do you know that song, Grace? The Anxiety song? Mm-hmm. And what did you think of it?
It
It was
was good.
good. Okay, the next one is Fairy Boy by Simon Curtis. Once again, this was a song inside of a song. Actually, the song that I said I deleted off of my playlist was by Simon Curtis, and I listened to a lot of Simon Curtis songs and didn't even realize it. Like, I am a guilty pleasure person for listening to Nightcore. If you don't know what Nightcore is, it's where they take music and they basically put an anime background on it, and they either tone it down or turn it up, make it faster, make it slower, whatever. And a lot of Simon Curtis's songs are popular Nightcore mix songs. Except I have never heard Fairy Boy as a Nightcore one, so when I was listening to Simon Curtis songs, this was one of them, and I kind of just fell in love with the song. Like, it made me want to cry after listening to it, because it made me feel like I was in love with myself. You don't even know the song, do you, Grace? No, I didn't think so. Next one I have is Sunshine by Tyga and Pop Smoke. This was a song on a radio that I heard literally only one time, and it was right when I was coming home from closing, and I thought it was such a cool song, and I had to have it. And I oh my word, couldn't get the words out of my mouth if you just heard that. I had to look it up, and when I found this song, I found the song that I'm going to show you after this. It literally is the same title, but literally is on the opposite spectrums of basically love. So this is ooh, sexy sunshine, and the other one is friend sunshine. Grace, do you know the one I'm talking about?
What?
Tyga's Sunshine.
I think so.
It has a girl in it, but I don't know how to say her name. So, and then the next one is Liam Payne's Sunshine, and this is from the soundtrack from the Ron's Gone Wrong movie. And if you don't know this, I absolutely love the Ron's Gone Wrong movie so much, and I didn't know about the music that's on the soundtrack until afterwards. And I just keep finding songs from that soundtrack in that movie, and it just feels so good. And Liam Payne, who doesn't like Liam Payne, from either his single solo career or for One Direction. It's just such a happy song. Any comments, Grace?
Oh, I like that song. I really do.
Yeah.
Really good.
Next one is World's Smallest Violin by AJR. Many people know it as a song from TikTok. I guess this was a song that I kind of overlooked to liking because it wasn't on the radio as much as it was on TikTok, and I don't really watch TikTok or anything, so I didn't know about it. But then it kept passing up on my Facebook Reels, and I was like, oh, this is cool. So I'm just gonna put it on here. Do you have any thoughts, Grace?
Yeah, it's a really good song.
On the World's Smallest Violin?
It's a good song.
Next one is Sex, Drugs, Etc. by Beach Weather. Grace?
I love this stinking song. It's so good.
I think I put this song on here specifically for Grace because I remember when it first came out on the radio and we had saw the title for it and we're like, wow. I was like, okay, that's a song on the radio now. I guess we're gonna like it and put it on there. It's a good song. If you haven't listened to it, I recommend you listen to this one. If out any of the songs that are on this playlist, you should definitely listen to that one. Next one is Save Tonight. And I don't know how to say the names of any of the people who are on there, but this is actually a remix to the song Save Tonight by Three Black Cherry, I think is the original artist, and it's that one's more upbeat and this one's more dark techno. It's just it up like a more electronic version of the song, and it's more deep. And this song was, I think I might have been listening to Charlie Puth and this song came on and I was like, this doesn't fit this at all, but this is kind of good. So I kept it. Grace just played it on her computer. This is my favorite song of this year. I know it's an older song. Like, this song came out when I was a teenager, but this is my favorite song this year so far. And if this song was a movie, I would definitely watch it. I would even think in direct, act, and write in it. So much I like the song. You know what song I'm talking about? Castle on the Hill by Ed Sheeran.
Who wouldn't like that song?
It's such a good song talking about Ed Sheeran in his life, and I think that is amazing that he put it into a song, and it's so likable. I've only heard it on the radio once this year, but I'm guessing that's because it was like a throwback song, but it is so good. Yeah. Next one is the song that Grace is currently listening, Champagne and Sunshine by Platinum and Tiaro. I actually, once again, I was going through Simon Curtis songs, and this was one of the artists that was on there a lot. So I only have one song by Platinum on my playlist, but I actually recently discovered this artist and really like his music and all the different ones that he has. I originally only knew Champagne and Sunshine and Coffin, and I had to decide between the two which one to put on here because I don't like to repeat artists over and over again on my playlist. But this was the more cleaner song versus the other one. It's not kid friendly, so if you are a person who is looking for music for kids, definitely don't go off my playlist of a lot of songs because I try to keep my music clean, but there's just some songs this year that I have to put on there regardless if I can find the clean version or not. Do you have any comments on the Champagne and Sunshine, Grace?
Not really.
No. Next one is Ruin My Day by the Astronomers. I heard this song once on the radio, and me and Grace talked about how the Astronomers had put out a song almost a couple months at the exact same time last year, called Hotel Rooms, and it was my first time listening to the Astronomers, I think, and I absolutely love that song. And then I liked this one, and then I tried to look it up on stinking Spotify, and I couldn't find it anywhere. So I actually had to look up the Astronomers and go into the artist and then into the album just to find this. And I was like, what the earth? Why did this song? Grace, got any comments? No. Next one is Kill Bill by SZA. Grace is smiling as they say that because the song played at work for a little bit, and I didn't know what the song was called, but I really liked it. And then I saw it on the Pop Rising as listed as Kill Bill, and I didn't think it was the song, so I always passed it up. And then one day I did catch it at the same time that I was listening to it on here, and then I realized it was this one, and I was like, why is it titled that? Like, if you listen to the song, she's talking about killing her ex, even though she still loves him. And it was this girl's, like, ex's name Bill or, like, William or something? And why is she killing him and stuff? Do you have any comments, Grace?
No. It's a really good song.
Next one is Green Green Grass by George Ezra. This was a song that Grace actually recommended to me to listen to, and now it is stuck in my head all the stinking time. I honestly don't even know where to start. Do you have any comments on this song, Grace?
It's a really good song.
Are there anything else other than a really good song?
I don't know. It makes me happy when I listen to it. Sometimes I have to drop my phone.
Next song is I'm a Mess by Avril Lavigne and Young Blood. I could say this song puts you in the feelings. It's kind of sad, kind of not, but I think it's like she has, I don't know really, because I heard the song a lot on the radio. It's kind of like, if you know the song Anti-Hero by Taylor Swift. By the way, I didn't put that on any of my playlists. That song is so overplayed now that I couldn't even put it on my playlist to even begin to do that. So I was listening to this one, I was like, oh, I guess it's okay. Grace, you like this song or no? Not the song you're listening to.
Mess?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next one is this is songs that I just like put on here within like the past week, and this is the second to last song, I'm pretty sure. It's Let 'Em Go by Matt Hansen. Let me tell you, I found this song on Facebook Reels, and the guy that was singing it, I didn't know it was the guy who actually sang this song at the time. I thought he was just, doing a video to someone else's song, because I thought this was Lewis Capaldi. What did you think, Grace? Did you think this was Lewis Capaldi singing the song?
This song?
The Let 'Em Go song?
Yes.
I really thought it was Lewis Capaldi, and then I was like, or maybe Ed Sheeran. And then I was like, well, what about like Blake Shelton? And then I was like, none of them sound that close to just sounding like Lewis Capaldi, because Lewis Capaldi, he sings a lot of sad songs, like his heart has been broken. And this song is about like recovering from a breakup, especially one that you're not coming back from. So it was good. And then the last one I have on here is called Stupid Song by Hot Chili Ray. I loved Hot Chili Ray growing up. And when I mean growing up, I mean like when I was a young teenager. I have a CD of Whatever album, and this song was in a recommended, and then I found out that it literally only came out, I think, in either November or December of 2022, and I was like, I didn't know they were still making music, but I haven't really listened to this song that much to know if I like it or not. Some of these songs I had to put on here to listen to later to see if I would like them or not, just because I listen to a lot of music a lot at night because I am an insomniac and I literally have nothing else better to do than to discover new music. And this was one of the songs, and I was like, I gotta listen to this song later. So this is the end of the playlist. That's as far as I got for January. Notice I don't have any Charlie Puth songs on there yet, and why I mention him a lot is because he's like one of my favorite artists, and I actually really enjoy Charlie Be Quiet and Hilarious by Charlie Puth right now, but I don't have that yet on my playlist, but I might. We'll see. Anyways, I hope that you guys really enjoyed this video, and tell me down below if you like this style or if you don't. I thoroughly do enjoy this, and where I don't have to show my face or I don't have to be doing something, I can just be showing you something that's personal to me. Let me know down below if you like to see more of this kind of content or if you like seeing other videos, because I tried to make a cleaning video once again and it did not work the way I wanted to. Anyways, make sure that you like and subscribe down below. Also turn on that notification button for whenever I am not being lazy and actually editing my videos. Also, thank you Grace so much for being on this video. If you guys didn't know, she's actually starting her own channel on her own to pass some time as she grows into her own channel here. So if you want to go see her videos, I will link her channel down below and you can go and like her videos. And I will see you guys again next time. Bye!